If you're a retiree with multiple retirement accounts, figuring out the best tax strategy to manage them can feel overwhelming. With so many options and tax implications to consider, it's easy to feel lost. But don't worry, today we're diving into some key strategies that will help you manage your retirement accounts in a tax efficient way. Stick around because I'm going to share actionable tips that can save you money, make your retirement smoother, and give you the peace of mind you deserve. Before we get started, if you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, be sure to check the first link in the description for a free guide that thousands of Americans are using to safeguard their wealth with gold IRAs. But for now, let's focus on how you can optimize your tax situation. Now, the first strategy to consider is the bucket strategy. This method involves categorizing your retirement accounts based on when you'll need to access the funds. For example, you might have a short-term bucket that includes accounts you'll access in the next 5 years and a long-term bucket for retirement in 10 plus years. The key here is to allocate assets wisely between taxable, tax-deferred, and tax-free accounts. This allows you to control your taxable income each year by strategically withdrawing from the right bucket at the right time. For those of you with a mix of traditional IRAs, 401ks, and Roth IRAs, here's a simple tax benefit to remember. Traditional accounts like IRAs and 401ks are taxed as ordinary income, but Roth accounts are tax-free when you withdraw. So if you're looking to minimize taxes in retirement, it's a good idea to gradually shift more of your savings into Roth IRAs while you're still working and have a lower tax bracket. The key here is converting your traditional assets into Roth assets via Roth conversions, but it needs to be done strategically. Speaking of conversions, this is where you can create a massive tax saving opportunity. If you're under 72 and don't need to take required minimum distributions, RMDs, just yet, a Roth conversion strategy can be highly beneficial. By converting portions of your traditional IRA or 401k into a Roth IRA, you pay taxes now at potentially a lower rate, but you avoid paying taxes on future gains and withdrawals. This is a smart move if you expect your tax rate to go up in the future, or if you want to leave tax-free wealth to your heirs. Now let's talk about required minimum distributions, or RMDs. They start at age 72, and if you've got a sizable traditional IRA or 401k, those distributions can push you into a higher tax bracket. The best way to manage RMDs is by planning withdrawals in advance. This is where gold IRAs come in as a strong option. While traditional IRAs require RMDs, gold IRAs allow you to protect your wealth in a more tangible form while still growing tax deferred. Plus, if you diversify with gold, you're not only potentially reducing your exposure to market volatility, but also ensuring your wealth is positioned to grow with an asset that historically performs well against inflation. So if you're not already considering a gold IRA, it's worth looking into. When it comes to multiple retirement accounts, another strategy is to consolidate. Rolling over smaller 401ks into an IRA can simplify your financial picture and reduce the administrative burden. Fewer accounts mean fewer RMDs, and it gives you greater control over your investments. But again, you'll want to weigh the pros and cons and understand the tax implications of each move. Consulting with a tax expert is highly recommended before making any big moves. Another option is tax loss harvesting, a strategy where you sell investments at a loss to offset capital gains taxes. While this mainly applies to taxable accounts, it's a good strategy to help minimize the amount you owe at tax time. And let's be honest, it's something that most retirees don't fully leverage. So make sure you're taking advantage of this powerful tax strategy, especially if you're holding multiple taxable accounts. If you're nearing 70 and still have substantial retirement assets, a charitable rollover IRA strategy is something to consider. You can donate portions of your RMD directly to charity, reducing the income that would otherwise be taxed. It's a win-win situation, as it allows you to give back to causes that matter to you while reducing your taxable income. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you that if you're looking to protect your wealth and diversify your savings, especially if you have over 100K in your IRA or 401k, or even 5 MEM plus in savings, click that first link in the description for the free Gold IRA guide. Thousands of Americans are opening Gold IRAs right now, and you should definitely learn more if you want to ensure your wealth is well protected from the uncertainties of the market and inflation. Thanks for watching, and remember, strategic planning with your retirement accounts can help you save significantly on taxes, and choosing a gold IRA could be the smartest move you make for your financial future. Stay ahead of the game, and don't leave your retirement to chance.